Hi guys and girls, your anime crazies, Stargirlnice here. Welcome back to my channel where I review and react to different kinds of anime I can get my cheeky little hands on. Here we are with another video today. I do hope you enjoy. This video is just a review about the episode we've watched today. If you'd like to see the full reaction, click on the link down below. I hope you enjoy and I'll see you guys there. Ciao for now. Okay. Woo. Well, what an episode. It was more informative than anything. It kind of gave the good aftermath of what happened with Stain. So our three little heroes battled Stain, but they could have been reprimanded or lost their chance to become a hero. But luckily the chief of police said not much people knew, so we could say Endeavour did it. And I mean, I wish they did get the recognition, but at the same time I'm glad they didn't, because being a hero is not about getting fame and fortune, it's about helping people. So I don't think Midoriya, Todoroki and Ida would be too upset at all of not getting the recognition. I think they'd rather work towards getting their hero's license and helping people than that. I mean, they're happy they managed to stop Stain, but they've got to be careful now. Because we hear about all these rules in place, how because of the World of Society of Quirks came to be, and how the police trying to make sure no one uses their powers too wildly. I mean, without going overboard. Needs to be restrictions. It can't be like like the Marvel universe where superheroes could just do whatever they want. Then in this world, heroes is a profession. And that's kind of a cool twist and spin to it. I mean, we've got so many shows out there with superheroes in it, but little approaches it this way. What if the whole world had powers? How would we approach that? And this anime is a good way of showing that. That you need a license to be heroes so you could use your powers. And I couldn't get over how mind-blowing that is, that he's explaining it to them, but not just to them, to us, the chief of police, about how the world works. And I love the fact that he does stand on their side. He goes, I respect you guys, and I don't want you promising heroes to lose your chance, so let's just make sure you don't lose that. And I think Endeavour would be more than happy to take the credit anyway. He was after the hero killer in the first place. And what I was so shocked about in this episode was Todoroki. How passionate was he? I mean, he starts off like kind of questioning it, and then you can see him getting more angry. Angry at them because he was saying, well, what happens if Ida didn't show up? This guy could have got killed. What if Midoriya didn't show up? Ida would have got killed. And you can see him getting riled up, and you see Midoriya's like, calm down, whoa, and oh, it's just so precious. I love Todoroki for that, because he didn't used to be this type of person. I mean, thanks to his father, he grew up kind of how do you describe the word? He didn't want to have anything to do. He wanted to become a hero, but just to only use his eyesight and spite his dad. Spite his dad, like saying, I'm never going to use my father's side and all this kind of thing because of how he's raised. But when Midoriya showed him the way, that it's your quirk, you do it how you want. Don't let other people tell you otherwise. It just opens it all up. And because of that day in the sports festival, he's kind of, Todoroki has looked at a new way of, how he can be, a new change in life. He can still be a hero with both his powers. He can still strive to become a hero, but have friends. And when the chief of police was saying, oh, you're probably all going to get in trouble, you can see how Todoroki was so passionate at defending his friends. Never once, when he was angry, never once did he say about himself. He said about if Ida didn't show up, if Midoriya didn't show up, what if they didn't? He was so passionate of defending them. Oh, precious. I love this character development of Todoroki. And then right at the end when the chief of police said, but don't worry, you're all good, you know, thumbs up and all this, and Todoroki's like, oh, you could have started with that. You kind of like, brilliant. What? It's just he's changed so much. I'm just so happy how much he's changed. But a good change. He's developing more, coming stronger as a character. It's brilliant. I love it. Sorry. So I think half of this episode was kind of explaining how quirks work for our heroes to be. Everyone's kind of checking up on Midoriya, going, are you guys all right? To other pro heroes saying, look, this is happening in Hoso, just be on your guard, but careful what you do. Poor Gacha. I do feel for Bakugo. His flat hair does not suit him. He should have spiky hair. It works so much well. And get him out those jeans. What have you done? I understand Best Jeanist. And by the way, I love how Best Jeanist referenced every thing in material-wise. From coming at the seams, put on your best material. I love it. Anyway, back to Bakugo. I understand why Best Jeanist is giving Bakugo these tips of how to present yourself as a better hero. You've got the skills, you've got the brains, but your attitude is poor. And I understand him helping him, but his hair and his jeans, no, you're just going to make him rebel. Got to think of a different way. I think if Bakugo went to a different pro hero, maybe. Don't get me wrong, Best Jeanist is awesome, but it might not work for him. And then Uraraka's checking on Midoriya. Midoriya's freaking out because she's talking in his ear. It was a phone call. I understand. He hasn't... Midoriya grows up with not much girls around him, or boys, or anyone, and having such great relationships like this is funny. Anyway. But yeah, we only get like quick glimpses of everyone, but I think the next episode is we see more of everyone's internship. So it's kind of next episode will be light-hearted. But this episode, dear God, it was dark. Yes, half of it was dark. The first half was coming down from the hype of Stain and how everyone's recovering and everything. And then the second half was kind of leading up to Stain himself, what's going to happen next. What's going to happen next with All for One is coming. The League of Villains is happening. And all new villains are joining, you know, Darby and Toga and all that. The video of Stain. And the video of Stain, oh dear God. I mean, who created that? That's my question. Who knew about Stain's name, his history, what happened to his parents? Who knew this all about him? Who was on that rooftop videotaping him when Stain attacked that Nomu to save Midoriya and announce about fake heroes and how All Might's the only one can kill him? I mean, who did all that? That is the question. Who? It just drives me crazy that this video is created and we'll never find out who actually made it. And apparently this video is inspiring villains. I mean, that is just heart-wrenching. Well, and apparently because of him, all the villains are going to go to the League of Villains. Because they all think Stain's there, but he's not. Yeah, they try to recruit him, but I don't think Stain would ever be with the League of Villains. He's a solo act. And he doesn't like Shigaraki in a way. But I know he did let him go and said, I want to see how you grow. But at one point when the Nomu were attacking, a native remembered Stain saying, he's so noisy, I'll dispose of him later. You can tell that he doesn't like him. So why would he join the League of Villains? He's a solo act. Let's just face that. But Shigaraki's going to twist it, all for one, and Shigaraki are going to twist it so everyone thinks Stain's with them. And Shigaraki's having his tantrum again. Nothing unusual there. Oh, but this episode, that video just freaked me out. I couldn't get over that. Well, what can you say about this video? It was... I mean, the only music I liked in this episode was when Ida explaining about his broken arm. You can tell how heart-wrenching it was. Oh. And then for the storyline of the video, or Stain's video, that could give you nightmares. If you're watching that late at night in the dark, oh my dear God, you'd be checking your front doors locked. But I didn't mind this episode. You kind of got informative about how the world works with quirks. You got Stain's backstory and how he got to this point. So, all in all, not a bad episode. But I do think we need the next episode to be lighthearted because there's just been too much of can't breathe. We need to break the ice here. And that's it. That's all I can say about this episode. What did you think? If you liked it or got any comments about it, leave in the comments down below. And guys, don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and hit that bell. And I will see you on the next video. Ciao for now.